The slam balls, medicine balls in the stomach, all of that paying off in what's proving to be one of the great games of goalball at the Paralympic Games. USA 3, Lithuania 9.
909 from Paris.
22.9 seconds left in this first half. Lithuania will restart. Monvidis on the right wing. As a dummy goes up from Zibulis on the left. Callahan Young's wise to that though. Oh, and he just powers the ball down the court. So we've got 11 seconds left. Pretty much one play left on the clock. Not enough for Lithuania to run down the clock. 10 seconds. Zibulis won't be in a big hurry to play it. Just goes to the feet of Matt Simpson. 4 seconds, and I think the clock will beat him as we head for half-time. And, well, Lithuania knew exactly what they needed to do coming out in this match. It's been a mixed tournament for them so far, but playing with purpose. And at half-time, it's USA 3, Lithuania 9. 3 minutes for half-time break for our teams. And the scoreline the Lithuanians will be delighted with. 4th in the group. Top 4 going through to the knockout stages. But a defeat by more than 6 goals today would have seen them eliminated from the competition. At the moment, they are in control of their own destiny. What a celebration from Marius Zibulis. 46 years old, 5th Paralympic Games. Very favourable match scores and match statistics for Lithuania, the one at the top, the best. 9 goals to 3. Blocking so well as 5 more blocks than the United States there. Keeping the ball out just as important as scoring in goalball. As we go through the routine of the eye-shade check before play starts again in this match. A good opportunity to towel down. Get rid of some of the excess moisture. It can make it very slippery on the playing surface. So Matt Simpson, he's ready to go. Darryl Walker's ready to go. Callahan Young, head and shoulders above his teammates at 2 meters tall, 6'7". Very useful in a goalball player. So no substitutions at half-time, it looks like, as the clock counts down. You'll hear the hooter, which signals we'll be ready to play. But the match is governed by the whistle. 2 blasts signal a goal.
Lithuania 9, USA 3. USA start with ball.
So 1 blast of the whistle starts or stops play. And 3 blasts tells you it's the start of the half or the end of the match. So Callahan Young looking for an early breakthrough, but Zibulis and Zauskis between them smothering up that effort. Returning the ball back across court. Diagonally, Darryl Walker. on the left wing, probing that centre-left pocket. Brzezowski's wise to it. Movidis denied by the feet of Matt Simpson, who just sends that one back to Callahan Young. Rotational shot right down the line. So fast and powerful. And an eye shade check going on down for the Lithuanians. Plenty of conversation between the Lithuanians. Sorry, I can't translate for you. So 11 minutes and 20. Oh, cheeky little ball down the left wing from Zibolis. Callahan Young just swatting that out of play. Darrell Walker's come over, but Callahan Young fancies this one. Right-handed spin across court, so blocked by Movidis. Darrell Walker going full-length Superman to stop that one getting past. Puts in a rotation, blast of his own. Rocket fuel turn there. Movidis. He goes down the line. Just wanders out of play. The Lithuanian bench looking very relaxed. No sweat there. Plenty of it on the court though. As Darrell Walker has an equipment check now. Brzezowskis, Zibolis, and Movidis. You can hear them talking. Coaching can continue from the sidelines until the referee calls for quiet. And then no coaching once play has started, and no noise. Noise penalties can also be given. This game's played in silence. Except for the players, who can make a noise until the ball is launched. So, Darrell Walker. Now we've got a substitution coming up for Lithuania. So, there is Movidis. Gets to go and sit down and have a rest. Massage therapist when he's not playing goalball. He's got a nice collection of Paralympic medals, gold in Rio, silver from Beijing in 2008. As we see Justas Pažarauskas take his place on the right wing. Tall number 3. So for Lithuania, Pažarauskas on the right, Brzezowskis in the middle, Zibolis over on the left wing. USA Matt Simpson still in the centre, just playing that one up the middle. And the first ball for Pažarauskas. It's a bounce on that. Oh, what a lovely effort from him. Putting all the energy into getting some height on the ball as it bounced down the court. And just unlucky for Matt Simpson because it bounced over him and into the back of the net. So, number 3, Justas Pažarauskas on the score sheet. USA 3, Lithuania 10. Coming up to 10 minutes to play in this match. Callahan Young trying to restore the balance. 7 goals in it. Some work to do from the Americans. Guaranteed a place in the knockout stages. But trying to reverse the result from Rio, where Lithuania took that gold medal. Pažarauskas trying something similar, not quite so much height on the ball that time. So the USA now making a substitution. Matt Simpson coming off, and Zach Buehler coming on.
Hoping you have a great rest of your night. Good start to your week.
So Buehler, the rookie in the team. No hardware from the Paralympic Games for him yet. 24 years old. And goes through the eye shade check. He knows what goalball's all about though. Was surprised when he went home to meet his girlfriend's parents to find that her mother, Karen Helmany, had a gold medal from 1984. Also won a silver in the javelin, got a silver in 1988, and his father-in-law also has a silver medal from 1988. So he would very much like to have a medal of his own to put on display at home. Here he goes, Zach Buehler from the right wing. That's a very good effort there, but the long legs of Pazarauskas just denying him from going in. Darryl Walker really taking a punishing from that ball from Zivelis. Walker goes cross court off the knees of Pazarauskas. Left-handed thrower, Pazarauskas. Can be useful in goalball, where most of the players will play with their right hands. Zach Buehler, number 5 for the USA. Finds the gap from Brzezowskis, but Zivelis is there with his hands to recover the ball over on the left wing. Rotational spinning there, looking to try and get as much power down the arm as possible. So Callahan Young comes off for the USA. And John Cusco will return to the fray to take up his place in the centre. Just one goal so far coming into this match. Callahan Young scoring on average 4 goals a match for the United States in the 3 games played so far. 12 to his name at Tokyo 2020. John Cusco, the centre. So his role mostly defensive and marshalling those 2 wingers. Less about the goal scoring for the centres. Oh, there's a good stop there by both Brzezowskis and Zivelis working together to slow down the impetus of that ball. Zivelis goes back on the side where Zach Buehler manages to stop it down. Brzezowskis confident. So another substitution coming from the Lithuanian bench. Brzezowskis gets to rest up. Welcomed off the court by Unis Savikskas. So we see Arturas Jonikaitis coming on. This is his first Paralympic Games. Celebrated winning European gold with the Lithuanians in 2017. All part of the qualification process for Paralympic Games. Here in Tokyo 2020, he moves into the centre. Long ball call, so a penalty against Lithuania. Jonikaitis coming on, but Pazarauskas offering up the penalty. But we will see. Darryl Walker over on the right-hand side, firing it down the line. Carefully listening Pazarauskas, but didn't really know which side Darryl Walker had gone. High ball. That's when the ball doesn't touch in the landing zone, the area where the players are throwing from. It's got to touch. It's got to touch there. It's got to touch in the neutral zone. Ah. And another goal for Lithuania there. So, not entirely sure, but I think the penalty. So Darryl Walker scoring a high ball on the penalty throw. So penalty effectively reversed, giving Lithuania the chance to score, and it was taken by Zivelis. Oh, that's a powerful ball. So much heat in it, it goes up over the crossbar. USA 3, Lithuania 11. So much happening on courts with less than 8 minutes to go in this second half. Consummate performance though from Lithuania so far. The USA slightly rattled.
Keeping it lively
still firing
here.
down absolute bullets.
The little DJ Markey and full
Darryl Walker on the right wing there. Pasarowskis moving over to the left, seeing if his left-hand throw can have an impetus coming across the court. USA calling a timeout now. Reminder, we've got Buehler, Kushko and Walker on court for the USA at the moment. Buehler over on the left wing, Walker on the right. As for Lithuania, it's Pasarowskis on the right wing. Janukaitis in the centre, and the wide shoulders of Marius Zibilis over on the left. 7 minutes, 34 seconds. The USA had the opportunity to claw something back, but a high ball on the penalty.
What do you do now, Click It?
Effectively reversing the shot on goal. All happening very quickly.
Organic, welcome.
As Walker
Thanks
looks
for showing up.
to test Janukaitis. Pasarowskis. Let's go. Reacting quickly there. Relocating himself on that orientation line. Laying out by Pasarowskis. Gets that in. Zibilis has moved over from the left wing to the right. So Darryl Walker throwing another high ball, and the pressure on the United States. So Darryl Walker's going to have to defend the penalty again. 7 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. And it is Darryl Walker facing the penalty. Zibilis moves over to the left wing once again. Will he go down the line? No, he goes across court to the right, left-hand side of the USA goal. And he takes Lithuania close to an early end to this match. So Lithuania playing so well. 4 goals for Marius Zibilis of Lithuania, the number 8. They're 1 goal away from a mercy finish. A little pressure throw there from the United States, going well wide from Kushko. They are through. They're safely through to the knockout stages, the United States, but would have wanted to really power home the kind of goalball we have seen from them in this tournament. Zibilis quietly comes over here. Here Janukaitis just trying to disguise where his teammate is. And Lithuania will get another chance. Ball over. Pasarowskis has the ball on the right-hand side for Lithuania. Finding his position. Left-handed, cross court, up in the air. Oh, and it's in! Absolute desperation from Zach Buehler there. He managed to get it up. Off the thigh, and then the head of Kushko back and into the net. And that is the game for Lithuania. A mercy win with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock against the men of the USA, who've been playing some incredible goalball, but Lithuania seem to have saved the best for last in this Group A match. They came in knowing they were on the brink of possible elimination from the competition. And like the gold medal winners in Rio they have trounced the United States by 10 goals. USA 3, Lithuania 13. Well, the USA can only applaud a job well done by Lithuania. It was a top draw performance from the multiple Paralympic medalists. Look at that, 10 goals the difference and an early bar. 6 minutes and 40 left of the second half. United States and Lithuania both progress through to the knockout stages of this competition. But what a statement of intent from Lithuania. Generic Pavliukienis making the start. And kind of lacking earlier in the tournament, but really came out and set the standard for his teammates on his 6th Paralympic Games. Multiple medals on show for the Lithuanians. 13 goals. 1 penalty. They only made 1 of the 4 that have been offered up by the United States, though. Look at the blocks, though. 7 more than the United States. A very strong performance by Lithuania across all areas of the court. And that will give them confidence going into the next stage of this competition. Callahan Young going through what could have been. We have a little look at the table. United States finishing in 3rd in this group. Lithuania with their first win of the competition after their draw with Algeria, picking up the 3 points they need to qualify for the knockout stage of this competition. Algeria, despite having the top goal scorer of the tournament in Samir Belushat, leave the competition with just 1 point from their 4 matches. We saw some absolutely sparkling goalball at this point. Just confirmation of the teams that make it through to this stage of the quarterfinals. Japan, Brazil, United States of America and Lithuania safely out of the group stage and into the knockout part of the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. There really was some top-draw goalball on the show today. Well, it has been a real topsy-turvy competition in the goalball here at Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. Perhaps the gap in international competition explaining the difference we're seeing in some of these teams. Lithuania now waiting to see who they will play in the knockout stages, as will the United States. The United States will play whoever finishes second in Group B, Lithuania whoever wins Group B. And that could be anyone, because it looks like anything could happen in Group D. But a brilliant win for Lithuania. United States 3, Lithuania 13.
It's all good, brother. We'll catch you next time, man. Go get some rest.
my 80s kids. Crucify, you know it.
So show me that you love me.
This makes me dream. Dream of a world where this picture doesn't remind me of the people who run our countries.
There. Ow. I feel like I snapped it backwards.
Clinibus, you in here lurking?
Clinibus lurking.
No way. No way.
Raj, are you out there? He's out there, dude. He's still subbing like a G.
That's our boy.
What's up, Clinibus? How you been, bud?
Promise throughout this tournament. Really impressive display. Really exciting.
Miss Melinda with the biddies. Thank you, fam. Thank you.
baseline shot. Spray out the room in the whole crowd's here. I ain't that bad, I'm going on butter, going on bar me. You don't wanna bar me when I go sick on the baseline. I'm in that system, we're gonna sit up Charlie. They don't wanna act like that. When I get up on the stage, I'm gonna tell them I'm rude. Like I would chat like trains at night. It's fine, I'm fighting, I ain't gonna lose. Get so fucking wavy, I don't remember shit like an elephant do. Call me Mr. Demolition, brother, I'm out here leveling crews like
Sunday pre-week top everyday vibes. Woo! Do this magic every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday for the fun stuff. 10:30 p.m. Central. Be there, be not. Last week we did our 1,000 stream. I did that. Pretty cool. Did 1,000 streams on Twitch with the DJ controller from the spawn that I started DJing to where I'm at now. Wow! You were there for the first day. I don't think you would have laughed. Big up everybody. It's all the homies. Top everyday pre-week vibes.
home to the Goalball for Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. It's the Makuhari Messe, and Hall C is where we'll see the final action in women's Group C. Time to confirm the places in the quarterfinals by the end of the play. The 10 teams that started the round-robin preliminaries will be down to just 8. We're ready for the knockout stages to start. Canada facing a must-win match against the People's Republic of China. 2 defeats, just the 1 victory over Australia in Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. A win will take them into the last 8. If they go above Australia on goal difference, a win will be enough, albeit by 1 goal or another. Well, the People's Republic of China will top the table in Group C. Just that first defeat by a goal to the RPC. 6-0 win over Australia. A hard-fought 4-1 over Israel. Just 4 players in the squad for China. And only 3 of those have taken to the court so far. We'll see more of them. In what should be a very testing encounter. So here we are in Group C. 2 wins from 3 for the People's Republic of China. 1 win for Canada in a group where the players and the teams are so closely locked. Who will be eliminated in the preliminaries? Will it be Canada or will it be Australia? The Aussie Bells will be following this one closely. Largely self-funding on their way to Tokyo 2020 after their funding was cut. The Canadians determined to continue their proud history of goalball at the Paralympic Games. Bronze medalists in 1988 and 92 in Barcelona. Taking the gold medal in Sydney, Australia, the Canadians. As that 9-metre wide goal waits for the final action in Group C. It has been a topsy-turvy competition. A win for Canada would see all the teams, all the countries finishing level on points. Our 2 match officials, our 2 referees, Vaida Koivuvitete and Raila Sipura of Finland. We'll be hearing from them throughout the match, mic'd up, ready to keep the players in touch with what's happening on the court. And if you're new to goalball, you may not be aware that our teams will be playing with eye shades on. This sport entirely for the visually impaired, no adaptation from any other sport. And goalball, 75 years old. It's been around for a long time. A lot of people finding it in their teenage years. There's hopes that young Canadians may be watching. Some of the legends of the sport represent their country and want to come through and play for Canada. Whitney Bogart, Amy Burke, both at their 4th Paralympic Games. Emma Reinke, absolutely playing goalball because it's the first sport that she didn't have to have adaptations made for her to play. She's the top scorer for Canada, 7 goals so far in the 3 games. China, 4 players on the start sheet. And 1 more for luck there. Cha Jianhua on the right wing, Chen Fun Ching in the centre, Zheng Wei on the left is the way that they have started for all 3 matches so far. And there they are, taking up position. It's just 4.5 minutes left of this warm-up period. The ball has to be played underarm in goalball. A quick recap of the rules for those who are a little new, may not be able to see what's happening on the court. It's the size of a volleyball court, 18 metres long, 9 metres wide. The goal, 1.3 metres high, and it stretches the width of the playing surface, a bit like a football goal, but shorter. The athletes find their way around by touch. Their eyes have a gauze patch placed over the top. And then we see eye shades placed over the top. Zhang Xiling, 6 goals so far in the tournament from her 133 throws. Just putting her eye shades there before the referee comes to check all is well. The players will be feeling their way into position on the court. The white lines there for the television audience. The players will be feeling the string underneath the tape to decide where they are on the court. 5 goals for Cao Zhenhua. This is her first Paralympic Games, just 24 years old. She's played the sport since she was 16 years old. And has been a rock in this Chinese side. As well as our 2 match referees, we have 4 goal judges, 1 positioned on each of the posts, checking that the ball doesn't cross the line in its entirety, albeit that on a backswing, an own goal, or if it's been fired in from the other end. The ball crosses the line in its entirety, it will be given by one of the goal judges. To the right of the table, we have a 10-second timekeeper for each team, because each team can only have possession of the ball for 10 seconds at a time. We have a match timekeeper, switches it on and off to the whistle, and we have a backup timekeeper as well. So Canada in a huddle with their coach, Trent Fairbrother, Megan Buttle there as well. They're looking pretty calm and relaxed. They know what they need to do. Only a win will take them into the last 8. Back at the Paralympic Village, Australia will be following this keenly. 2 minutes to go in this warm-up period. 30 seconds, we'll hear a hooter. That will tell us that the referees are coming on to perform the eye shade check. The Aussie Bells, an outstanding match, putting them in the position, on the brink of qualification for the knockout stages. But they have to wait and see what happens here. That's Miriam Validade on the left wing for Canada, or the right wing for Canada. She was born in Iran, but came to Canada because she wasn't able to continue playing goalball as a woman in Iran. Got her place in the team in 2019. Emma Reinke, 7 goals from 153 throws for Canada. It's been a great tournament for her so far. Her first Paralympic Games, her first major tournament for her country. So the Canadians in largely black, but on the right-hand side, hip level of their shirt, just the top of a glorious red maple leaf. With an ombre of red through grey on the sleeves of their shirt. The numbers are in white, the name of their country in red on the back. China playing in red today, with their padded sleeves on their jersey, black trousers. Zhang Xiling on the left wing, Cao Zhenhua in the centre, and Chen Ben Qing. According to that notification starting over on the right.
Thanks again for the good,
we'll see as the game
start.
unfolds.
Appreciate your company here always.
So if you are listening to the coverage here, you'll hear plenty of support from the bench. You'll also hear a hooter that will be a timing notification for our referees. The players will be listening to the whistle. 3 blasts gets the match underway. 1 blast is a stop of play. 2 blasts means there's a goal scored. Referee Vaida Pozavitite of Lithuania getting this match underway. So Mariam Sahalazadeh takes it over to the right wing and gets the ball in action. Now we've already got a timeout called. Now, if it's an equipment timeout or one called by the referees, that could be because the eye shades are not quite in position for finishing. So just get that set. Everybody has the same level of visual impairment in Goalball with the eye shades in place. Play can also be stopped if something needs to be addressed on the surface, whether some sweat needs to be wiped away or the tape comes up on the lines. Where the string is that allows our players to locate themselves. You see them feeling those white lines to find the string. Emma Reinke with her first ball of the match. Canada in a must-win match against China if they're going to progress in this Paralympic Games tournament. Finding their way, plenty of conversation.
Brand new one
Little
right
cry
here
from Chen.
Conrad Subs. Great producer, great stuff coming out of him right now. It's called Funk Me Sideways.
A 1.25 kilogram ball with bells in. Made of hard rubber, it's got holes in it so that we can hear those bells as they get sent down the court. And we can hear the players letting each other know where they are. Emma Reinke playing down the left wing. That's returned by Chen. Going for the pocket, it's over the top of Reinke, just crawls over the top, and China take the lead with just over a minute played in this first half. Sent down the playing surface off the legs of Megan Mahn in the centre onto Emma Reinke and over her. So China scoring with a goal to the left of Emma Reinke, unable to keep that one out. Let's see if she can even the tally. Chen in China blocking that back, and she tries again. But Reinke using her knees to put that one into touch. Salah Hizadeh moves over to the left wing, picks up the ball, brings it back over to the right. Bowls that one down towards the centre. Again, Chen strong in defence for China. China. Jiling. Puts the ball from left to right. Resets. Ready in defence. Laying out. Chinese defence sprung like a Japanese karakuri machine, or defending as one. Throwing themselves onto the side, making themselves as long as possible to try and deflect the ball back up the court. Anxious looks from the bench for Canada. Good stop by Megan Mahn. In the centre, gives it to Reinke. Bats that one out. Bats that one. Kachin. Wow. Also stopping the ball. Picks it up. Gives it a squeeze. Spins round. Puts that one into play. Spins round. Puts that one into play. Spins round. Puts that one into play. Spins round. Check. She's going to have this one herself. Backs up. Right on the halfway. Vertical line of the court, right in the centre line, I should call it. Avoid any confusion. Avoid any confusion. Just from that right wing, going to the centre again. Just from that right wing. Dancing as it hits her. Dancing as it hits her. Dancing as it Zhang. Jiling. Zhang. Jiling. Zhang. Jiling. Zhang. Canadians communicating very well there. That one's rolled down the wing by Reinke. Stopped by Cao Jinhua. Stopped by Cao Jinhua. She puts that one back. Ball just rolling into the neutral zone there. Canada not taking any risks. With a possible 10-second penalty there. Preferring to put the ball out and turn ball over, rather than face a one-on-one penalty for 10 seconds. Hold. Oh, Mahn sticks her arm out just forward of that orientation line. Unable to stop it, just putting it up and over Salah Hizadeh into the back of the net. China extend their lead. China 2, Canada 0. 3 minutes played in this first half. So Megan Mahn calling for an eye-shade check. Raili Sipura of Finland, the referee on court to check they are put back in position correctly. 25 years old, Megan Mann started playing when she was 17. It's her second Paralympic Games after Canada's 6th place in 2016. Also plays blind hockey. So Canada calling a timeout. Looks like we've got a bit more experience coming onto the court. Amy Burke has her eyes gauzed up. Standing by ready for a possible substitution. At the moment, Trent Fairbrother talking. Chinese listening intensely to Coach Deng Chang.
So nice to see you.
Cao Zhenhua taking on board what the coach has to say. And Coach, well, she looks happy. No changes for Canada. 9 minutes to go in this first half. They trail 2-0 in a match they have to win to stay in the games. Miriam Salahazadeh just goes wide on the Chinese right wing. Cao Zhenhua pops it in the centre. Man stopping it with her feet. So, Miriam Salahazadeh makes way for the 4-time Paralympian, Amy Burke. She has been a stalwart for Canadian goalball. Coming in on the right wing, the number 7 for Canada. High shades in place. Checked by the referee. Let's make sure she can find her way onto the court. Quick chat with Megan Mann and Emma Rankin. Tight unit. Takes the ball. Gets straight into the play here, the number 7. 31 years old. Noise. So, a game penalty given there, and that means that the Chinese will choose which Canadian player, so team penalty, the Chinese choose which player they want to face this after the Canadians called for a 10-second violation. Team penalty. It's Amy Burke gonna face. Oh, she went the right way, but Zhang Jiling sailed that one down on the left-hand side of the playing surface. China 3, Canada 0. Burke went the right way, but just not quite able to get that arm out far enough to stop the ball by Zhang Jiling. 2 goals for the Chinese player. Amy Burke looking to get one back. All 3 Chinese players leaping on that ball after it got past Chen. Cao. Emma Rankin stopping that ball dead. China working well as a defensive unit. This is great communication from the Canadians, but they need goals. Coming up to 4 minutes played in the first half of this match. Must-win Group C match for Canada, but it's China who lead, 3-0. Chen in the centre. Rotates, spins, gets some bounce on it. It's up in the air. Ranky has that covered. Encouraged on by her teammates. That one's blocked by Zhang Jiling. Amy Mann just forward of the orientation line there, cutting down the angles of the Chinese. Zhang Jiling, 23 years old, it's her first Paralympic Games. 23 years old, it's her first Paralympic Games. Down to Amy Burke, it's her first Paralympic Games. Down to Amy Burke, it's her first Paralympic Games. Down to Amy Burke, it's her first Paralympic Games. Down to Amy Burke. Spins, rotates. Tries to keep that smooth as it goes up the court. Chen has it though. Legs of Ranky. Canada relatively high in defence. Chen sitting right on the centre mark, behind the white line, with the string in. As Renki tests the right wing of China once again. Cao Zhenghua. Denied by Megan Mahn's extended shins. This is Amy Burke coming down the left-hand side, where Zhang Xiling gathers and then puts it out of play. Solid abs from Emma Renki there. Stop the ball dead. Cao Zhenghua goes back cross court into Megan Mahn. She has it. Amy Burke crossing over from the right wing, coming between her teammates to go for that pocket between the Chinese right wing and the centre, but they have it covered. Now Chen, slightly to the right, aiming slightly to the left, utterly blocked by Megan Mahn. China 3, Canada 0. 2 12-minute halves in Goalball with a 3-minute half-time. No change of ends at Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. So the players can concentrate on any team tactics that might be needed at half-time. Emma Renki for Canada, the number 5, going into the guts of Chen. Sends it back. Blocked by the hips of Renki. Emma Burke comes over right onto the left wing. Spins, rotates. She's trying to go for the gap between Chen and Zhang Xiling, but there is no gap there. We've seen that move before from the Chinese. A tap on the floor from Chen to try and disguise the fact that Zhang Xiling has moved to her right-hand side and is coming up the centre line. No goal that time. Renki. Chen. 36 years old, mother of 2. So she trains 10 hours a day. It's her 4th Paralympic Games. She's got 3 silver medals to her name, Chen. As she cries out with the effort of that ball hitting from Emma Renki's powerful throw from the left wing for Canada. Comes again. Zhang Xiling on the hips. Little clap from her. She's coming down from left to right. Megan Mahn dispatching that to Amy Burke, who tests the reflexes of Zhang on the right wing for Canada. Again, great block from Amy Mahn. Loads of praise from her teammates. Working as a tight unit. China, much quieter. Cao Zhenghua. Really hear the balls inside, the bells inside the ball. Zhang. Just coming to the left-hand side. Chen. Going cross-court there. Sometimes those bells sound louder than other days. Right in the centre for Amy Burke. Cao to Renki. Mahn on the halfway line. Recovers it. Back to Renki. Smooth ball. Gathered by Cao. Stomach from Mahn. Amy Burke feeling her position with her feet. Now feeling her position with her fingers. Locating herself on that right wing. Chen going down the centre. Chen tapping the ground as Zhang took the throw down the centre of the court. Renki seeing if there is any way through between Chen and Cao. Not yet. Nice little ball from Amy Burke, but it swoops around the body of Jung and is gathered by Chen. Renki comes down the centre, puts the rotation on it, gets some extra zip on it. Pushed out by Chen. Not quite making it down the line there, going out of play. Amy Burke moves over to the left wing, goes cross court. Smacked out by Jung. Is that a cry? And again, that tactic, Chen topping the ground as Jung moves to her right-hand side. Emma Renki still testing. Chen. Maan calls middle. Maan's right, just comes
Right
slightly
hand.
to the right-hand side. Amy Burke gathering that.
You've
Cow.
got it locked to juice drum and bass. Myself, Shaman on the deck. Straight out of Portland, Oregon.
Good communication from the
16
Canadians
years
as
going in
Maan
Oregon
has a go
here.
down the middle. Over to the left-hand side.
Keeping this
Cow.
Twitch thing rolling. So happy to meet you all, those who have just come in tonight. A couple more here for you, and then I promise to drop you off somewhere nice. Appreciate you all being here.
Players not able to see where each other are. Talking, tapping, communicating well, the Canadians. 1 minute to go in this first half. China 3, Canada 0. Rotational shots from Amy Burke. Strong legs from Megan Maan. Renki comes into the centre. Rotates over to the left-hand side. Cal steps up. She rotates and sends it back to Emma Renki. Oh, it's up. Bit of a bounce on the head for Megan Maan. Smooth delivery there from Amy Burke as we head into the last 15 seconds of this first half. Maan, perhaps one more play for Canada. Emma Renki. But she is denied by Cow. Tries to slip something in at the end of this first half. With 0.3 of a second on the clock, that will be the last we see in this opening encounter in the final game on Group C. Now, Canada, bottom of the pile. Just 4 teams going through to the knockout stages. As it stands, Canada will be eliminated from the competition. Australia will go through. At half-time, it's China 3, Canada 0. Three goals for the People's Republic of China put them in control of this final match. They're top of the pile in Group C. They will finish top of the table regardless of what happens, what the score is at the end of this match. But if Canada want to stay at Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games, they've got to find 4 goals at least. They have to win to deny Australia a place in the last 8.
7 to 11 or so Pacific Standard Time.
It's a big ask for Canada against a team from the People's Republic of China that are playing so well. These 3 players have been on court for the whole tournament so far in a squad of just 4. And China's won silver medal at the previous at the last 4 Paralympic Games, I should say. They've won 3 of the silver medals. Dominant performance so far from China. More blocks, more throws, more goals. Canada are not out of this yet. Things turn around very fast in goalball. And an early shot in the second half, the first few minutes of this second half, could give Canada the confidence they need. Nerve-wracking times for the Australians. Those fingernails must be being bitten to the quick.
Wherever you go, whatever
the eye shade check.
I will be right
Start of this second half. One substitution. Emma Reinke joins her sister-in-law. Emma Reinke comes off and Whitney Bogart joins her sister-in-law, Amy Burke, on the court.
Thank you
Megan
all for
Mann
hanging
staying
out.
in the centre.
1 a.m. here.
And Whitney Bogart,
Have a great
who's
week.
married to
Pre-week.
Amy Burke's
Top
twin
every
brother.
day. Pre-week vibes. I'll see you Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central. Friday for the crazy. We're gonna raid somebody here.
Let's try
Stick
that
around.
Anyway, sisters-in-law will take up the wings for Canada. Paralympic Games. For Amy Burke, Whitney Bogart, 35 years old.
Hundreds of dollars for the proud civilians.
Takes to the court for Canada. Megan Mann in the centre. Here we go for the final 12 minutes of the Group C competition in the women's goalball at Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. Minutes in store for Canada. So much hinging on this, the survival at the Paralympic Games. We bring on the sisters-in-law who say they have sixth sense and know exactly what each other are doing on the wings for Canada and Megan Mann in the middle. China, as you were, there's 4 players in the squad. Come away. Remains on the bench. This Canadian team really working as a unit. But they trail 3 goals to 0. A minute gone in this second half. 11 minutes to play. Can they find the goals they need?
Thank you, lovely people, once again. Coming out here on the Sunday pre-week vibe. What's up?
Recovered by
See you Wednesday, Friday. I'm back at again on Sunday.
Smooth down.
Make sure to follow, man. Big ups. Every little bit counts. We're gonna go right into Dream Killer Recordings here. Just having a jam out. Little fella. New to the drum and bass team. Let's go.
Amy Burke to Cow. Rotating, bouncing the ball, looking to get it in the air. And the bells inside the ball stay silent. Difficult to locate them in space.
Appreciate you coming through. I'm unrestricted agent. What's going on right now is I put all of my tunes back in the library. Now I'm going to sort them out. once a week.
3-time
Probably been doing this for a couple of years. Never know what you're going to hear.
To push the ball out of play and away from the net. Here's Cal. Chungwa. Make a mark. Point on her right-hand side. Legs out to the left. 10. Mirror image at the other end on the centre line. Really focused. So just moving herself into position. Being in the place, being in that string. In that orientation area. Place to put that ball out of play. Amy Burke has come over to the left-hand wing.
Nice.
There from Zhao Peng with his clipboard, making notes. People's Republic of China. Haven't seen him without that clipboard in this competition. 9 minutes to play. Canada trail by 3 goals to People's Republic of China. Chen sends that one back. Bogart laying her body on the line for her country. Man testing that right wing for China. A little few clicks and noises from the Chinese to try and throw off their opponents about which way the ball might be coming, but an equipment check called by the Canadians. Chinese just with their fingers in position to try and keep themselves in the right place for the right time. Emma Reinke there with her eyes still taped up, eye shade in hand. It suggests to me that she may be coming on as a sub at some point soon for Canada. So Amy Burke bringing the ball back over to the right-hand side.
Literally.
Of the Canadian goal. She's rotating, she's spinning, she's going down the line. Zhang. Lean and strong. Defends that, sends it back. And here's the substitution for Canada. So, Whitney Bogart comes back off the court. Making way for Canada's top goal scorer in this competition, Emma Reinke. Part of the team that came 4th at the World Championships in 2018. But her first Paralympic Games. She was the alternate for Canada for Rio, but didn't get the call up and was desperate to play at Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. And what a player she's proved to be for Canada. Burke gets the ball back into play, into the stomach of Chen. Zhang on the left, playing down into that pocket number 3. Just between the right wing and the centre of Canada. Now Reinke has moved over to the right as well. She's going to really launch that one. It's up, it's over, it's in! What a goal for Emma Reinke. Substituted on to do precisely that for Canada. They pull one back. She smoothly rolled it down. It bounced up off Chen. And there was nothing that Kao could do to stop that ball making it into the back of the net. 8 minutes to go. China 3, Canada 1. And China quick to call a timeout and a reset. They want to slow any momentum the Canadians may have generated. 45 seconds for a timeout. It's enough to go on. And tap your player on the back and say you're doing well. Or calm things down, or just slow play up. Canada in position, ready to receive the ball. They are fired up for this. Australia still safe by 2 goals at this point, 3 goals in fact. But Canada have one back. That's given them confidence. Reinke in the centre, rolls it down, over to the right-hand side, stopped by the feet of Cal. She puts a bouncer in. Megan Marn just forward of that orientation line. Body on the ground. Burke. So another equipment check called by our referee. Down on the Canadian end at China. Just standing in position. Coaching allowed while all good things come in threes. Like the agitos of the Paralympic symbol. Very much a big number in Tokyo. 3. So, China will get play back underway. On the left-hand side, given to Zhang Qiling, but she comes into the center between her teammates, sends that up off the legs of Reinke. Just feel there's a little bit more confidence for the Canadians here.
The T agent, thank you so much for the kind words, man. Thank you so much.
That's some real power on that shoulder. She rotates
to a channel and just says such lovely things. You're like, wow, this person can stick around.
Down to her wrist,
can for a little while.
Through
Thank
her
you so
fingers,
much. Organic,
every last
thank
bit of
you so
energy
much for the beers.
put into that ball.
Organic beers being passed
into
around.
the center
Thanks,
now.
Organic. Oh, Karina,
she's got one. She wants more.
Loving those emotes.
Oh, cow trapping
Eros
that
the first, thank you so much for the follow, and I can't remember if I said hi to Cyclop99 yet, so I'm going to say hi again, just in case.
Marn,
good to have you. Good to have every single one of you here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, and for being a part of the greatest community on Twitch. Thank you so much. Hello to you, nice to see you as well.
But there is none. Two pairs of legs.
There is currently
from the
another
People's
8
Republic of
songs
China
in the
to
queue.
deny that ball any further progress. Now, Zhang Qiling just going wide. In a red jersey, Canada, China. Canada in black with a red maple leaf. Amy Burke. Here the exertion being given by Chen, 36 years old. Amy Burke. Oh, and Canada! What a celebration from Amy Burke. They are just one goal behind. A rotational shot from Amy Burke. It's just helped in by Cao Zhenhua. One goal in it. It's China 3, Canada 2. 6 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Canada bottom of the group. Only a win will keep them in this competition. They have 6 minutes and 10 seconds to find 2 more goals. Chen. Fully exerting herself. Megan Marn looking strong for Canada in the centre. Quickly up to pass the ball back to Burke. She goes across court. Cao Zhenhua. Legs of Megan Marn. Zhang Qiling takes the ball from the right, goes in between her teammates, that comes down through the centre over to the right-hand side. But Megan Marn stops it. Amy Burke, right-handed, spins, rotates, bounces. It does go up again, but Chen pushing it forward. Zhang Qiling. She's bowling that down to Test Burke. Got a timeout called by Canada. So 5 minutes and 12 seconds. China lead by 1. Canada need to win to make the group stages, to get through to the quarterfinals. Nothing decided at the bottom of Group C. China will top the pile. They can't be caught at the top of Group C. This is the final match. Or nothing for Canada. The Aussie Bells have played themselves into a possible quarter-final berth. Only Canada can deny them. There's 5 minutes and 12 seconds of the competition left in the group stages. And Reinke to Chen. Chen testing that Reinke's back in position over on the left. She is. Amy Burke has shuffled over on onto the left. China all ears for this ball. China feeling the power of Amy Burke's delivery. Cao Tianhua. Reiki comes over to the right. Just shaking things up, changing things, looking for a chink in the armour. You can feel the tension in the Makuhari Messe. And the Canadians, subs on their feet. Nobody can sit down at this stage of the competition. Chen using her feet to put that out. Zhang Jiling. She puts some bounce on that. Snuffed out by Man. Burke right behind her. She rotates, she spins. It's a smooth shot, Chen. Regathers. She's going to have a shot herself. She's gone for a bouncer. Reiki. Nice and solid, relatively high in defence there. She's going back down the centre of the court. She wants to test Chen. Chen slightly more upright for that one. Not quite lying as flat on the floor, able to chest it down. Cao. Oh, that is loose. But all three Canadians are there to smother the ball into the huddle. Keep it out of that blue goal area. Playing surface is a pinky red. White line and then the blue. That shows the ball has crossed over the goal line. Just a little bit of sweat being cleaned up off the playing surface. Both teams working so hard with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock in this match. China 3, Canada 2. Canada need 2 to book a place in the quarterfinals. Zhang Jiling goes to the right wing. Emma Reinke stops the ball, sends it back. Chen. That is up and out from Reinke. Burke has moved over to the left. She's going for the centre again, testing Chen, who just kills the impetus of the ball. Powell with a bouncer. The feet of Megan Mann just taking any spring out of that one. Hard rubber ball, size of a basketball. Stuffed out, and that's a goal! Emma Reinke has pulled Canada level. She spun that one down, got some bounce on it, and found the pocket between the right wing of China and the centre. How's the ball been given though? Oh, it was a long ball given against Emma Reinke. Even though it found the back of the net, it was a long ball called, so China have actually made her pay for the penalty, so forced to try and defend that. Emma Reinke so unlucky with the call there. And it's not 3-all, it is China 4, Canada 2. Penalty taken by Zhang Jiling. The gap restored to 2 for China, just when Canada thought they'd pulled wrong side. But Emma Reinke dropping the ball into the neutral zone before grounding it in her own landing zone. 2 minutes 31 seconds to go. Australia breathing a little easier perhaps. For a moment it looked as though it was getting closer. The gap, 2 goals still. Canada needs 3 goals to score if they are going to make it through to the knockout stages. China 4, Canada 2. 2 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Cal gets it back in play. Canada aware that time is running out. Safely down in the landing zone there by Marenki. Penalties can be costly in goalball. Renke's moved over to the right-hand side. She's going across court. Oh, that's gone off the head of Chen. But right behind her, Cao Zhenhua regathers and redelivers the ball. Megan Wang doing a great job of taking the power out of that shot, taking any bounce out of it so far. Cao Zhenhua backs up, spins, goes across court. Again, Megan Wang recovers. So, Coach Trent Fairbrother takes a look at the rulebook, the playbook. Fairbrother takes a look at the rulebook, the playbook. Fairbrother takes a look at the Canada playbook. 1 minute 43 seconds. They will have rehearsed for this. They will have moves in the playbook, and 3 goals can be scored in this little amount of time. This little amount of time. China, just this little amount of time. China. They are through to the last 8. And they will play whoever finishes 4th in Group D. But Amy Burke is trying to find a way through for Canada as the clock ticks down at Tokyo 2020. Cao Zhenhua blocked by Renki. Renki hustles along. Sends that one back down towards Cal. Chen wanders back. No rush to deliver this. No need for speed for the Chinese. Canada are running out of time. The Aussie Bells can get ready to celebrate. Chen blocked out by Renki. Brodie Smith said she'd cry if Australia made it through to the knockout stages. Canada really have worked hard to try and stay in this match. So that was the long ball given against Emma Renki. Judged not to have touched in the neutral zone and then punished by China in the one-on-one penalty. And the Augusto from the Canadians. So that lots of time equates to 1 minute. China 4, Canada 2. Cao Zhenhua sends it down to Emma Renki. She sends that out. The clock stops every time the ball goes out of play. So it is seconds of playtime we're talking about. China have 10 seconds to get the ball back up. Megan Wang, it's ball over, so China will have that. And it's looking good for the People's Republic of China. So strong in this tournament with such a small squad, just 4 players on the start sheet. And that one goes in the net, but the ball was out earlier on the line before coming back into court. Zhang Xiling. We've got 30.8 seconds on the clock. China 4, Canada 2. Whitney Bogart returning to the playing surface, goes through the high shade check. Swaps place with her sister-in-law, Amy Burke. And Whitney's twin brother is married to Amy Burke. Two of them say they feel like a sixth sense. Chen continues her stalwart performance in that central role for China. Okay, so we see Amy Burke coming back off and Whitney Bogart going back on. Let's try that the other way. Whitney Bogart coming. Just missing the post there. So, we have Amy Burke back on. Whitney Bogart comes back off. And we are counting down the final 10 seconds. Amy Burke played in 3 Paralympic Games. This is probably her last. She's on the court as the clock counts down. And Canada go out of Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. They fought hard against the People's Republic of China, but it's not enough. They needed a win to put Australia out of the competition, but it's the Aussie Bells who'll be celebrating. They go through to the last 8. The People's Republic of China, absolutely superb in this match, doing everything they needed and not much more. But Canada can leave the competition with their heads held high. Emma Reinke in her first major competition, finding the goal, playing with confidence. But it's the People's Republic of China who will top Group C with another win.
Good to see you, bro.
China 4, Canada 2. And we see a maple flag in the stands, waving proudly, because Canada are working so hard against a tough Chinese team. They've been together for a few years now. Chao Jianhua, 24-year-old, 4 years older. Her first Paralympics, but most of the team coming through the qualifying process together. We haven't seen Zhong Wei play yet. She's 31 years older. It's her second Paralympic Games. And you can see how upset Megan Mann is.
In the building.
But she needs to dry those tears.
What's good? What's good? Good
Because she played a big game for her country. It's so emotional for these players. They've worked so hard to get to Tokyo 2020. And they're going home before the knockout stages. It's infectious, the emotion at the Paralympic Games. Megan Mann, though, needs to hold her head up high. 25 years old, she will be back in Paris, no doubt, if Canada can qualify. China just too strong at the end. 4 goals, 3 more throws. Look at those blocks, 6 more blocks. No errors from China. A tight unit, the Canadians. Let's hope they can dry those tears, hug it out on the playing surface. So much emotion there. So top of the pile, the People's Republic of China. And jubilation for Australia, the Aussie Bells, into the Final 4, along with Israel and the RPC. That's a tough group. Whitney Bogart giving Emma Reinke a big hug. Surely we could see Bogart and Burke play again. It's only 3 years until Paris. We see the People's Republic of China progress through. They'll play the team that finishes 4th in Group B.